afternoon, good day, good evening, good night, wherever in the world you were joining us from. I'm Charlene. It's so good to be here with you today. Tell me where you're joining us from. Drop it, your name and your location in the chat so I can say, hey, the bulls are already revving and ready to go. They're over here jumping all around. I'm trying to catch them, actually. It's pretty funny. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am so glad you are here. Say hello. I'd like to say hello to you. We always take a few minutes at the beginning and at the top to connect, because this is all about community. And today is a very supportive day of coming together to find and create new dimensions within ourselves. There is so much happening. We're coming into the month of eclipses. Yay, eclipse month. Eclipses bring revelation, insight, deeper understanding, not only of the world around us, but especially with lunar eclipses, what's going on inside us as well. So we're being called, summoned, requested, politely suggested that we turn within and really take a moment and say, hey, what's in stock in me that works and that doesn't work? Arlene, good morning. How are you? Maribel, greetings. Maria, namaste, namaste, Maria. Lori from Madison, Wisconsin. How are you? That just came out in a very unique way. That was not meant as anything other than just my voice doing something very odd. Maribel's from Mexico. Very cool. Gunda from Northern Germany. Nice to see you, Gunda. I'm glad you're here. I really am compelled by your icon, your blue icon for some reason. Really lovely. Arlene from the Netherlands. Love this. Well, ooh, this is interesting. This will be interesting today. The bulls are already suggesting how we sit into this space. If this is your first time here, first of all, welcome. I'm Charlene, and in front of you are 20 or 22, I can't count that high, chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. We change the number of bowls on the set frequently. When I say chromatically tuned, I mean that think of all of the keys, the black and the white keys on the piano. What makes these bowls different is that they add what is called, in classical music, chromaticism. Chroma, from the Greek word, that gives us our word for color. So we have more color, more frequency color available to us. Because yes, while one frequency is beautiful, lovely, and affecting, and something we can all entrain and connect our resonance into and with, there's pure magic that comes anytime anything comes into relationship. Relationship is what defines our world. It gives us perspective in life. In this reality, we have time and space. You cannot have space without time, nor can you have time without space. And time and space is what helps us understand, in this reality, how we fit in or relate to something else. It is, this flower is this far away from me. In that space, it takes, and I know that because it takes me that amount of time to get to that flower. Well, think about all of the relationships in our lives, of what they reflect back to us. Obviously, time, space already comes into play in those relationships, but they're also connected with more color because you have your own frequency vibration. You have your own natural resonant rate. No different than your cat, an airplane, your coffee. And these resonant states sometimes match and harmonize beautifully. It's why you can walk up next to somebody and just feel good in their presence and say, hey, yeah, I can hang out here. It's not because you're the same and that you match. It's because you harmonize, that you come into a beautiful harmonic resonance together just by your presence. And sometimes you'll walk up and be like, that might not necessarily feel as natural. I'm going to move a little bit away from that stimulus with another person who has a resonance that's a little bit more difficult to harmonize with your own. Now, have you ever noticed that maybe if you've found a person who has a slightly different resonance than your natural state, that if you add a third person to that mix, and sometimes a fourth, that although it might not be the most pleasing sound you could ever imagine, there's something interesting and creative and magical about this combination. So you see, everything in life can be harmonized just as a function of figuring out how to do so based on deep listening, neutrality, and really allowing every frequency to be what it naturally is. There's a reason it vibrates as it does. I just totally went off on that for you for a second. But you know what? Even before we begin, I was going to share this with you at the end, but I know some of you, like our friends in Australia, like whenever we're done, y'all slip off into dreamland. So let me just presence this really quick at the beginning now. I am so excited. Tomorrow we are doing a free online live event with the Shift Network. If you're not familiar with the Shift Network, fantastic organization that has millions of subscribers and followers all around the world. And it's all about connecting very deeply into ourselves through new learnings and new understandings. Well, we are doing an online event with them tomorrow morning about how to become a sonic alchemist, discovering the vibrational resonance and how to harmonize with the vibrational harmony of the multiverse. Pretty compelling. I would love to have you join. If you want to learn more about it, honestly, you can actually click in our link here in the my teacher's bio here on Insight Timer. If you're on YouTube, hello Facebook and Instagram family too. It's right there in YouTube. It actually should be very nearby in the welcome video when you come in. Or, you know what, easiest way, just go to charlene.com, myfirstname.com. Remember, there's 3 E's, CHARLEENE. And you can find how to become a sonic alchemist, that event. You can just sign up for it for free. It's an hour where we explore how to create harmony with everything. Pretty powerful. So anyway, I'll tell you all more about it later, but just in case you're not with us later, so breathing into this space because everything can be harmonized. Olivia, oh, see, there you go. Thanks, Jeremy. He's so smart. Just look for that picture. Find it. And join us. I'd love to have you there. It's going to be a really powerful time. Discover how to co-create your reality with the vibrational harmony of the multiverse. And I love this idea, too, of being able to tap into the multidimensionality nature of music, the multidimensional nature of music. And, okay, we'll sit for a moment. Olivia, good morning from Waterloo, Ontario. Geraldine, yes, getting ready to nod off there. Archid, Western Australia. I know it's really late for you. It's probably about 11 p.m. your time. Is that what it is? I hope I'm close. I think I'm close. Maybe I might be off a little. Forgive me. Michelle, good morning from California. Oh, I'm so glad you love the Bulls. Thank you. They love you back. Thank you. Hi, Poles from London. How are you? Or Pauls. Poles? Poles. Help me. Help me know how to pronounce that correctly. I know the importance and resonance of names, even if it's just a handle, or your actual name, even more important. So, Geraldine, 9 p.m. I was off by 2 hours. Hope you've had a beautiful day. Jacqueline, good morning from New Hampshire. Love to see you. Pauls, as in Polly. Aw, very cool. It's nice to see you, Polly. Pauls, I love it. Well, my friends, this is a very interesting time that we are coming into, the month of September. As I said, we're coming into eclipse season. We're coming into a time where new information will begin to come to light. And today we're really going to tap into this powerful potential that's floating all around us right now, and we'll continue to. But especially with the upcoming lunar eclipse that's happening on Sunday, and we are going to tap into this opportunity to ignite innovation. And you're an innovator. Every moment of every day, you have the opportunity to make choices that inform your next steps, how your life grows, how it expands, how it shifts, how it contracts, based on whatever it is that you are wanting to experience. I am a huge proponent that there is, from a universal perspective, no good or bad choice, just results that have far-reaching effects. And it's those effects that it really is incumbent on us to consider, to ponder, and to really take into account with every choice that we make. And it's no coincidence that you are here today. The air is electric, boogie, woogie, woogie, and it's filled with cosmic potential as we are getting near this Sunday, 2 days away, this total lunar eclipse. It's a powerful blood moon, and it's in the mystical sign of Pisces. A lunar eclipse, as you know, happens when the Earth positions itself between the sun and the moon, so it casts our planet's shadow across the lunar surface. People around the world, unfortunately not where we are, it will be a very visible, very significantly visual, interesting event. So if it's near you, send pictures. We'd love to see it. You can think of this cosmic alignment as a gateway of really profound energy that offers us opportunities for deep release and powerful revelations. It helps to bring to the surface what's been hidden, shadows of our subconscious, ready to acknowledge, for them to be seen and for us to release them. Wow, this is interesting. So if you think of an eclipse as a portal. They mark an ending to create a powerful new beginning. And this eclipse on Sunday, is designed to dissolve the boundaries of what we thought was possible, clearing out old emotions and energetic patterns. And simultaneously, that very practical, linear, well-organized Virgo sun provides a very grounding force to bring forward our most intuitive downloads into physical form. Now, what's interesting is that Mars, that fiery red planet, it's in Gemini, a sign of creativity, of communication, of thinking, of new ideas, and it's firing up our minds with just that, with new ideas. And the universe is giving us this perfect storm for creation. It's so interesting what the bowls are actually It's not just the sound, it's the shape of the sound. And the shape of the sound is actually unlike anything I've seen in a very, very long time. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen. For all of our newcomers, as we always say, expect the unexpected. Because these bowls are made from pure quartz crystal, they strongly resonate and reflect the energy of this space. The piezoelectric properties indicate that they actually generate electricity themselves. So depending on the type of information that's being presented to them, the mechanical stress, how the mechanical stress, friction, rimming, striking is presented, it informs how the sound is birthed and comes forward. So this will be interesting. So I just invite you. Today we're really going to allow ourselves to ignite innovation tapping into this celestial tailwind of all this goodness coming together for this moment, right here, right now, to help us unlock deeper levels of genius that's within you. You are a genius. Sometimes we just forget it. And to channel new breakthroughs that are already yours and they're just waiting for you, waiting for us to step in and say, hey, now's the time. Let's do it. So just begin to settle into your space. Begin to feel into this very sacred space of infinite potential. Find a position that brings comfort and ease into your body. If you'd like to be seated, upright, I encourage you to keep your spine erect. If you'd like to lay your body down, try to keep your spine as erect as possible, or straight, I should say, just to allow for a greater flow even as you lie down. And just begin to breathe. And breathe into the knowledge, the reassurance that you have arrived here at this very precise moment in time, because part of you knows that you are on the cusp of great change. The entire world, as we know it, is on the cusp of great change. An old reality is preparing to be eclipsed, literally, and a new, more vibrant, brilliant vision is waiting to be reborn. Just breathing into this. Witnessing the effects of your breath. And knowing that your purpose today is not to search, to actively need to do anything. You're not searching or looking for an idea. You're being, and in so being, you're preparing yourself to receive a divine download. Information packed in such a way that you can unwrap it as you would a gift at its perfect time, with new pieces revealing themselves to you bit by bit by bit when you are ready, when you are able to really bring forth this new powerful information. So there's nothing that you need to do other than to actively be. Allow yourself to enter into a space right now of pure potential. It's easy to feel potential moving through your space so that you can be gifted with these extremely profound, divine, visionary blueprints for your next chapter, your next creation, your next project, your next unfolding of life. And as you breathe, you begin to notice how your body is relaxing more and more, settling deeper into a space of harmony, releasing anything that you're ready to let go of. Breathing out the worries, the cares of the day, of yesterday. Breathing in the new possibility, the new potential of information that's waiting for you now. And just breathe in, feeling the rhythm of the higher dimension of these crystal singing bowls, all the sounds that are behind the sound that you hear, all of the vibrations that begin to filter and soak into your very soul. It feels good, it's relaxing, it's peaceful, it brings comfort. Your mind easily relaxes, coming back into greater alignment with yourself. Your eyes gently softening, perhaps closing as it feels comfortable, for you know you are safe. You know you are secure. You know that all is well. And you begin to bring your beautiful field of energy that surrounds your physical body into greater resonance with your natural harmony. You begin to find pockets that might feel or appear heavy, sticky, dark, stuck, whatever that looks like to you. And you just begin to let this energy information dissolve, to slide away. If you have a grounding practice, I invite you to begin it now. Otherwise, think, imagine, or feel a golden cord of light that descends out of the base of your spine, through the floor beneath you, arriving, connecting into the very core of the earth below, finding a safe space that feels good to your body to deeply connect and root into the core of the planet, tapping into this place of alignment, of grounding, of pure connectivity. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling your sacred heart relaxing, and as you exhale, see any energy that you have detected in your space that's ready to let go. Just release down that golden cord of light, returning, recycling back into the earth below. It's okay to let go. You're not losing anything. You're recycling, bringing forth space for new information, new inspiration to come to you. So just allow it to gently settle out. And you take a deep breath in and gently hold in that breath, feeling your heart relaxing before you slowly, thoughtfully exhale. True innovation is born from both a clever, awakened, alert mind and from a coherent, balanced heart. So I invite you now to bring your full attention to the area of your chest, the space of your physical and energetic heart. Begin to imagine your breath flowing in and out of this powerful center. Breathing in to this fourth energy center, the Anahata chakra. Anahata means unstruck sound, a place where perfect harmony exists even without us doing anything, when we can allow ourselves to be. Your resonance naturally unfolds with greater ease, with greater insight, with greater inspiration, with more love. Breathing in and out of this heart space. And in your mind's eye, as you continue to breathe into your heart, exhaling out from your heart, you experience, whether you think, imagine, or feel, that you're drawing in a vibrant scarlet red light. Red is the frequency vibration band that connects us to an expanding energy of activation, preparing the path for us to move forward for greater insight. Breathing that red directly into your heart, and you may begin to notice that that red shifts, morphs, changes into a color, a resonant frequency that feels better for you. You might experience it shifting into a beautiful golden rose color. Beautiful. Breathing in potential, breathing out any resistance. It feels so natural, so easy to move in the breath and out the breath from this place of the heart. And now to amplify this powerful rhythm that is yours, begin to call to mind a feeling of pure gratitude, appreciation. A feeling of excited delight and thankfulness that something has gifted you in life. It could be the memory of a person that you love more than life itself, who loves you unconditionally. Perhaps it's a furry friend who has changed your very existence. excited anticipation of what this moment holds. And as you breathe, you allow easily and effortlessly this feeling, this positive energy to truly saturate your heart, feeling it generate a coherent rhythmic pulse that begins to spread throughout your entire body, aligning every cell to a frequency of your genius, of openness, of your potential. It feels so good to be aligned with your infinite creative potential. What you're feeling is heart coherence, the state where your heart's intelligence and your mind's brilliance become one. Your heart and your brain harmonize. From this powerful field, old limitations dissolve, and you open to the perfect flow, the uncommon wisdom that is yours right now. Breathing in. Let's begin our journey today by clearing our space actively. In your mind's eye, think, imagine, or feel yourself in your sacred space, your sacred inner sanctuary that's yours and yours alone. It's peaceful, congruent, it feels good, where anything and everything is possible. And in your sacred space, in the theater of your mind, think, imagine, or feel a table appear before you. It's not just any table, it's a drafting table where all of your current plans, your ideas, your old ideas are laid out. And you can see the schematics of these past projects, past products that you have brought forth into life, the outlines of your limitations, the blueprints of who you thought you were supposed to be, all of the shoulds in your life. Just see them appear before you now on this drafting table. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, breathing in gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons that all of this old information appearing before you has shown you, has prepared you for this very moment. Breathing out, knowing that their purpose is complete. Allowing your breath to guide you, and on your next slow exhalation, experience a wave of pure white light gently washing over this drafting table in front of you. You can direct this white light anywhere it needs to go, either on the table in front of you, or perhaps if you feel resonance within your own physical body or your energy space that's ready to shift or release, direct that white light gently through those areas. The white light allows us to slowly, deliberately, purposefully move out old information. And as you see this white light expanding, it's dissolving these outdated information, the old lines, the old plans, the smudges of doubt, of hesitation, just dissolving. Breathing out, you release that which has already been known. Breathing in, you invite potential, the extraordinary, the unknown. Vibrations of this white color frequency band are gently powerful. They clear, removing emotional and mental blockages. They actually activate the yang polarity and begin to call in divinely connected inspiration. They help you create space for your information. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling your heart relax. And as you exhale, you see all of the old plans dissolve, and you become aware of a very profound, if not subtle, shift in your space. In your mind's eye, you're no longer in that room, in your sacred sanctuary, with that drafting table now clear before you. But as you breathe in, you find that you are in a vast inner space. And I wonder if you can imagine yourself standing in your quantum design studio. It's a cathedral of your higher mind. What does that quantum design studio look like for you? You can feel that the space is infinite, shimmering with a deep indigo blue light, a relaxing color frequency that opens the mind to deep spiritual spaces. The air around you is alive. In fact, it's crackling with silent potential, as if hanging heavy in the air. Here, ideas that have not yet been formed drift like motes of stardust, and the walls begin to sparkle as living star charts of endless possibilities. This is a realm where new realities are born. And you breathe into this space. Now, in the center of this vast studio, you see a single luminous console, like a divine control panel that houses that sacred search engine for your soul. It's like a cockpit of your own creative vessel. And then you notice it seems to be made out of a beautifully polished crystal, solidified light. Notice your illuminated console. It's the personal interface for you with a universal mind. A representation of your direct connection to the field of all potential. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see yourself approach that console now. And as you stand before it, you feel a certainty that this console can access the answer to any question you have, the design for any dream. Place your hands gently on its smooth surface. Feel warmth emanating from it. And notice how it is actively recognizing your unique energetic signature. Breathing into into this harmony, this partnership, feeling the safety of connecting with this information in a very harmonious way. Now, from the very core of your being, from that inner place of your sacred heart, feel yourself begin to resonate. State silently your intention to receive divinely connected inspiration. You may silently say, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive the visionary blueprint for my next creative adventure. Or simply, please, show me what is possible. Begin to resonate this query. What is it that feels good to you to present as a question to this console connected directly to the universal mind? And as you make your request, the entire quantum studio around you, you can feel holds its breath in anticipation, for you have sent the signal. And now, as you breathe, you simply open yourself to receive that response. With every breath, become more curious as to how this information will arrive. And it comes in a perfect way for you. This download of pure insight may come in many forms. For some, it may arrive like a breathtaking bolt of diamond white light arcing from the cosmos, a flash of insight that strikes the console and electrifies your entire being with an ecstatic, cellular yes. Yes. For others, the arrival may be much quieter. It may have a different color. It may be a gentle, warm wave of clarity that washes through you, allowing you to settle into a profound sense of peace that anchors your heart, settling you, calling you, beckoning you, whispering, this is the way. A beautiful expression. And for still others, it may not be a feeling or a vision at all, but instead a sudden click. Deep within your consciousness, a quiet and unshakable knowing that the answer has already been received and the path is now clear, an activation. My friends, the form of the download matters not. It's whether it appears. It could be complex and possibly beautiful geometric patterns of light. It could be a single word that begins to quietly echo in your mind like a mantra. It could be a simple, deep, but potent feeling of just being on the right track. Yes. Trust the first thing that comes to you, just settling into this space. This is your proverbial aha moment. This is your visionary blueprint. Breathe in and welcome it, feeling gratitude emanating from your heart as you breathe out, appreciating the form that it's choosing to take for you right now. sacred geometry of shape happening all around this new information that's coming to you. This sacred geometry is the complete, holistic view for the next step of your new reality. It contains everything you need to know, everything you think you need to know, everything you don't even know you need to know, every frequency that will support you as you embark on this mission, on this journey that's part of your beautiful expression in this life. And as you breathe in, feeling your heart expanding with even greater gratitude for this new information and giddiness of the possibility yet to be revealed, you slowly exhale, settling into your truth, that all is well. And now it's time to translate its divine language into human inspiration. Now, allow your attention to help you focus in, to zoom in on this luminous spinning blueprint, this sacred geometrical form, whatever it takes for you. It may be familiar, you may have never seen anything like it before. And as your focus intensifies, it magnifies, that intricate pattern of light begins to unfold like a time-lapse video of a blooming flower of light. And as it opens, three things become very clear to your heart. First, you perceive the core feeling of this new reality, its energetic signature. It could be joy, it could be freedom, it could be connection, it could be abundance. Let this feeling wash over you, through you completely. Feel this feeling. This is the why that fuels your journey. Second, from the heart of the blueprint, the very first step emerges with an undeniable clarity. And it may be surprisingly simple. A phone call, a word, something to write, a sketch to draw, a song to hum, a breath to release. It is the perfect, easy first domino. See it, know it, experience it, feel it. This is your how. Every journey to the top of the mountain begins with a single first step. Breathe in this purpose, your first step. Third, you begin to bring your awareness to the solar plexus, moving between the solar plexus and the heart. The solar plexus, that third energy center where we bring forth our desire, our intention, our will, and destiny into this physical expression of life. Your heart, which animates, brings forth, balances your physical and subtle energies in a powerful, potent way. Your heart, the multidimensional portal to all new information that you can birth through any moment of any day. You can feel the energy moving, building between your heart and this sacred area of your solar plexus of fire. You begin to channel that feeling of excitement, this raw enthusiasm for this vision, bringing it directly to your mind, the image of that first step. This is you. This is you harnessing that inner drive. This is you shifting off of waiting, shifting into action, divinely inspired. This is divinely inspired. This is you shifting, activating. And you breathe this fire. As you slowly exhale, you notice how the blueprint in front of you, a delightful, sacred geometrical design, is now not just an object that you perceive. It has now become fully downloaded, fully integrated into your system, your being. Its unique sacred geometric pattern is now a part of your own energy field, and you breathe in that reality. And as you exhale, feeling more connected to your own inner information, to that new reality that you are birthing, and you carry that feeling with you. Taking a deep breath in, you anchor this profound feeling of purposeful clarity, of grace, of potential. No longer are you hoping for an idea, hoping for the next right step, hoping that something will work out. You are the guardian of a divinely inspired, activated blueprint, holding, possessing, carrying the energy and the knowledge, the understanding of the first step needed to bring it to life. And even if your mind doesn't understand right now, your heart does. And your heart is that activated gateway between the physical and the non-physical. And as you continue to breathe into your heart, activating greater clarity, greater insight as to what it is that you need to birth forth for your ignited innovation, your next step of inspiration, you begin to allow yourself to welcome the information arriving to you in your perfect time. Whether it's this now moment or an upcoming now moment. For all now moments are the same. And you breathe, knowing that your work in the Quantum Design Studio is now complete for today. And yet its effects have only just begun. As you breathe, you can sense how you will be delighted and surprised by the new synchronicities, the opportunities, and further insights that begin to flow even now more effortlessly into your life to support this new vision, this inspired, activated, innovated point of creativity. Before you depart this sacred space, just let's take a moment. You might even place your hand over your physical heart as you offer a wave of extreme gratitude. Gratitude for the studio, the space of infinite potential that exists within all of us, especially within you right now. Gratitude for the universal wisdom that gifted you this vision. And perhaps most importantly, gratitude for your soul and your higher self. Gratitude for yourself for having the courage to even ask, for having the openness to begin to receive. You can see that luminous console gently dimming now, flickering as if dissolving. Its work complete for today. The shimmering walls of the studio around you begin to soften, lighten, dissolve, dissipate, and you know it's time to return, carrying within you And so, with that new blueprint of inspired design safely, securely, nestled deeply within you, beginning to activate and move through your entire system, integrating, awakening you on a cellular level, and carrying a deep sense of peace in your heart, you allow the image of the studio to gently dissolve, beginning the journey back to physical awareness, coming back slowly into this new time, space, place, this new present moment. And just before you do, remember, the next time you choose to relax in this way, you can relax more quickly, more easily, more deeply each time you choose to relax to the sounds of these chromatic crystal singing bowls. They're your friends, your helpers, your companions, your guides, ushering in new levels of harmony, new opportunities for creative insight. Bringing with you everything that you enjoyed from this session, every frequency, every tone, every peaceful emotion, every activated color and sound and light and smell and feeling that you had that delighted you, everything that helped you feel as light as the heavens above and as broad and wide as the oceans around you and as deep and grounded as the earth below, everything that you felt peaceful from, everything that you loved. Bring all these feelings back with you now. And if it's your time to drift off into slumber, rest well. Dream sweetly, knowing that you'll awaken tomorrow refreshed, renewed, ready to flow through the peaceful cosmic skies of possibility shining brightly all around you. And if you're ready to come back and enjoy the rest of a beautiful day, a day that unfolds with more grace, more ease, more connectivity, sprinkled with gratitude and overflowing with happiness, come with me now. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, feel yourself gently returning to your body. Feel the warmth of your natural resonant state, that unique divine spark that is yours and yours alone, but part of the all. Feel it glowing brightly within you, knowing that this light within you is a constant source of peace, of calm, gentle strength. Remember that the doorway to your quantum design studio is always open. You have created the space, you have activated the flow, and you can go there anytime you need to ignite innovation and receive your next visionary blueprint with perfect clarity. Breathing, becoming aware once again of the space around you, the sounds in your room, and as you come back online, you carry that beautiful feeling of peace, of inner harmony as you transition back into your physical body, beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes and your nose, feeling that profound peace of your cleared inner space and the vibrant excitement of that beautiful creation that you have ignited. Welcome back, friends. How was that journey for you today? I'd love to hear. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you back yet? What an interesting session. What an interesting experience. I would love to hear how that was for you. If this is your first time experiencing one of these sessions, as we said, expect the unexpected. You know, you can never cross the same river twice. And these sessions, I find, tend to bring forth new information when we need it the most, and sometimes for the most interesting reasons. What I noticed with the bowls today is that there was this really interesting movement between frequencies that connect us into deep levels of hope and potential, really connecting us around fundamental tones connected to E. Obviously, the subtle tones connected into A, which is this aspirational place in which we actually divinely express ourselves and connect into the divine, to the element of the divine within ourselves. There's also this movement around B, which is this, it's a, in classical music, moving around a fundamental tone of B, it's very strongly colored. And I think that's probably the easiest way to describe it. A lot of times classical musicians connect B major, any sort of B fundamental tone of this, like of a very wild, passionate, kind of constantly moving source. There's sometimes it can move into places of jealousy and into spiritual enlightenment. It's a very activated tonal center. At least that's how we tend to experience it in our bodies. And yet there's also a very strong level of connection. And it's not connection within our body. It's not like grounded into the earth. Typically, even this tone, even though it's low, you don't necessarily feel, for most people, you typically don't feel, oh, I'm sinking into my body. You feel like, oh, I'm kind of like, I'm locking more into my head. And so there was a lot of that celestial movement. There was a lot of that connecting instead of into the earth, connecting into the heavens above. And that's how I've always experienced B. B tends to help us connect into the heavens above. Whereas, for instance, C, a half step away, helps us feel a little more settled into our physical bodies. Feels a little more, okay, here, I'm here. I've got a weighted blanket on me. It's easier to kind of feel settled into my space. C sharp really actually begins to help us ground that physical body into this physical space. And these are all notes that are just half steps apart, but they have such different effects within the body. And so it was very interesting to notice how there was a lot of that grounding above as opposed to grounding into the earth. I found that duh. We're having a lunar eclipse. Kind of makes sense. But it was a very profound instance of that today. So I just wanted to share that with you. I digress. Sorry. Peter says that was so beautiful, Charlene. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate that. Sue Carey on Instagram. Hi, Sue. You say it brings back a memory of hearing Bach Tower as a child. It was a radiant sound. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that. So if you're not familiar with Bach Tower, it's actually here in Central Florida. It's a beautiful garden with huge carillon of bells that chime, and they're very unique. They're such a beautiful sound and tone, and we I grew up going to Bach Tower. Sue, thanks for sharing that. CJ, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. I'm glad it was fantastic for you. On YouTube, Die Netta Die from Nepal. Sending prayer hands back to you, my friend. Hope all is well. We send you our love. On Facebook, hi, Ricky. It's my mother-in-law. I hope you're having a good day. I love you. Ina, thank you so much. That was awesome. I'm good. I'm glad that was awesome for you. Thank you so much. And thank you for your donation. Thank you, Ina. We really appreciate that. Christine, thanks for the session, Charlene. Eclipse energy is huge these days. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Amy, mahalo. Oh, and to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Deb says, lovely. Lady Nat, I'm so glad you were able to join us. Michelle, so gifted, knowledgeable sound alchemist. You're very, very kind. Thank you, my friend Michelle. Such beautiful, just beautiful. Thank you for sharing your light. Thanks for being here. And Sandra, thank you so much for your donation. We really do appreciate it. For all of the donations that have come in, we trust, we pray, and we claim that it will come back to you 100-fold. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Because who doesn't want a little run over of the blessing? Because I know I do. Now, my friends, if you are enjoying this time connecting with the bulls, I would love to invite you. Tomorrow, we are having a live online experience called Become a Sonic Alchemist, using sound to transfer something that's ordinary into the extraordinary. We're going to discover how to co-create your reality with the vibrational harmony of the multiverse. And you know what? I have a question for you. Are you a sonic alchemist? Well, come. Begin to find out. Dare to experience sound from the other side of the veil. It's one of my favorite things ever to do. And this is a really potent event. We're going to merge multidimensional music with powerful biofield energy to help create portals for profound change. And you're going to learn how. You're going to begin to learn how to harmonize anything, how harmony works, why it works, how we've used it over the years, what we've forgotten, and what we are remembering, so that we can consciously shape vibration, drawing from science, classical musicology, kind of like what we talked about today, energy medicine, and frequency research to move through life with more confidence, clarity, and creative power. I would love to have you there. So all you have to do is just go to charlene.com. My name's Charlene, Charleeene.com, and scroll down. One of the very first things you're going to see on that page is Become a Sonic Alchemist. And you can sign up and join for that event for free. We're really excited about it. It is setting up to lead into a full 7-week course that we are teaching on the Shift Network, which you may find interesting. You may want to join that. You may be like, hey, give me the free stuff. That's cool too. I will say, if you are interested, one of the things that we are doing, I just thought I should share this so you know it, but one of the things that you'll see on the event tomorrow, we are actually offering, if you are interested in moving forward with that 7-week course, I can't believe we're doing this. It's amazing. We are actually offering a fast action bonus. So it's only going to be available for 48 hours, where you can get your custom harmony code. I'm going to play music just for you. We'll provide you with a totally confidential questionnaire. I'm going to read the questionnaire, look into it, and I'm going to listen for whatever it is that you want to bring forth in harmony. I'm going to create it with the bowls, and I'm going to send it to you to have forever and ever. It'll even have your name on it. So if that's something that you are interested in doing, we don't do this very often at all. If you want to have music with your name on it, you may want to consider even taking or getting the course. You don't have to take it. You just get the course and we'll do that for you. But it's a really fascinating way to learn how to use sound, vibration, frequency to activate your life in more powerful, meaningful, and profound ways. I mean, who wouldn't want to learn how to be a sonic alchemist? It's pretty cool. So anyway, so if that inspires you, I'd love to have you there. It starts tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, just 10 a.m. Pacific time. I think that's 6 p.m. in London, 7 p.m. Central European time. And for all of our friends in Australia, I know it's like 1 a.m. in the morning for Geraldine in Perth, or 3 a.m. in Sydney and Melbourne and Brisbane. However, the great thing is, if you register, you're going to get the playback. So you can watch it at your convenience. So you can be a sonic alchemist, and we'll find out if you are. Learn some tricks and tools of how you can alchemize and harmonize everything in your life. Sandra, thank you for your donation. Jacqueline, thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. Olivia, thank you for your donation. We really appreciate that. Tea Lady Nat, we are glad you are here today too. Alicia, thank you from Australia. First time ever experiencing the beautiful sound. I'm so glad you were here. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you again. We're actually going to be back. We'd love to have you join us. We're going to be back again in September 19th. It's a Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, same bat channel. Except there's no bats here. There are cats. So maybe I should say same cat time, same cat channel. Love to have you back. On that particular time, we're actually going to be looking at gaining uncommon wisdom. That'll be an interesting one. In the midst of eclipse season. Olivia, sending love and light to you as well. Absolutely love the bowls. I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that, Olivia. Lori, wow. Interesting. I felt like I was floating in space. Cool. Very, very neat. I feel much gratitude and excitement, renewed hope. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. We love you all so much. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being a part of our time together. We're really excited. We've got some exciting plans coming up specifically for Insight Timer, for the Insight Timer community, and we can't wait to continue to share and uncover some of those. First things first, we'd love to see you tomorrow at this Become a Sonic Alchemist event, free. Just go to charlene.com, scroll down a little bit, right there. You can just register. They'll send you all the information you need to know. Just look for this. We're a derivation of said image. It's going to be a really interesting time. And lots of good things on the horizon, of which we will always keep you abreast. Thank you so much. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your light. Thank you for your work. The choices that you make every day are so powerful. I love you. Until I see you again, be well. Sat Nam.